I don't think we should underestimate just how important the outcome of the election is, whether you're in Beijing, Moscow, Kyiv, Tehran, Tel Aviv, or London. Everybody will be watching that. I refer to it, and again, not wishing to belittle it, as demonstrative violence. And I've been under demonstrative violence a couple of times in my career, and it's very, very unpleasant. But it is designed to, it is performative in some ways. It's designed to encourage your own supporters. It's designed to pay back for a strike. It's designed to deter. It's designed to reassure to an extent. Israel has its hands very full with its operations against obviously Hamas and Hezbollah in Lebanon. It's hugely mobilised its workforce. It's very, very demanding on the economy. Iran is extraordinarily brittle at the moment. The economy's shot through. They've invested a huge amount in Hamas and Hezbollah over the years. The population are not universally happy about that. And the Israelis have basically said to them, right, we understand you came at us because we killed your operatives in Damascus. We understand now that you're trying to retaliate for Nasrallah and Sinwar. But you have shown some restraint, but we are going to demonstrate to you that we can punch through your air defences at will. And having seen the Israelis take out the higher command of both Hamas and Hezbollah, the Iranian Republican Guard Corps and the Ayatollah himself will have got the message. So we shall see. You're absolutely right to say both sides are trying, I think, very welcome to all of us, not to expand this conflict.
So, Simon, Israel mainly sees Hezbollah as, of course, Iranian-backed. Are they convinced that after these latest strikes, the Iranian-backed Hezbollah forces will cease their aggression towards the northern parts of Israel? In a sense, if you like, Israel was trying to tell Iran, look, stop funding Hezbollah because we need to draw a line, end those attacks in the northern parts of Israel. Will this achieve Hezbollah backing off, if you like, in the northern parts of Israel?
You'd have thought it might. It's interesting, Alexis, because it's all tied up with the balance of power within Lebanon. The Lebanese armed forces and UNIFIL, to be honest with you, have largely been very constrained by the sheer strength of Hezbollah, which has a lot of support among the Shia. But that's unpopular with both the Sunnis and the Christian elements of Lebanon. Hezbollah's command and control has been very, very heavily damaged. Its stockpiles have been heavily damaged. There's been a major attack on its financial centres. It's a huge dealer in Captagon, which is a dreadful drug that they make a vast amount of money out of. I can tell you a Lebanese armed forces soldier gets paid probably $100 a month. Hezbollah fighter, about $1,500. So they are really being tackled. And Iran is ceasing to have the will, I would say, or the means to continue to underpin Hezbollah. I mean, they started their attacks on Israel on the 8th of October, straight after the Hamas barbaric attacks on Israel, completely unwarranted, and they are paying the price now. And I suspect Iran is trying to back off. We will see if the same thing happens with the Houthis down in Yemen.
Mm. Finally, Sir Simon, how much do you think the result of the upcoming American election is going to affect what we're seeing today? As you mentioned, Israel fighting on many fronts, not just in Gaza, but in Lebanon as well, southern Lebanon. The result of that American election, what impact do you think it's going to have?
We are all looking at that. I don't think we should underestimate just how important the outcome of the election is, whether you're in Beijing, Moscow, Kyiv, Tehran, Tel Aviv, or London. Everybody will be watching. There was a great temptation for the hardliners in Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, chief among them, to try and double down. If Trump gets in, there'll be a temptation that this is a time to hit Iran while it's weak, while its deficiencies, its weaknesses have been very heavily exposed by two sets of Israeli attacks. If it's a Harris victory, then to an extent there'll be a sort of Biden plus in trying to sort of scale the whole thing back and reach a more equilibrium. So I think what happens on the night of the 5th of November will be hugely important and watched with huge trepidation or interest by everybody around the world.